I got big plans for tomorrow, you know. Gonna go for a run at 7, so gotta get up early. So hopefully they don't get me up too late.
Yeah, so everyone's over to have a little fire pit as we usually do, and Dan's come over with two bottles of fat lamb. See how it goes.
I don't understand. Dan goes from like really sober to this.
Okay, good.
Yeah, so I was just inside having a bit of a study, and you hear this ruckus outside, this like screaming, and it's just such an inhuman noise. I have no idea what it's about.
Well, that's all right. Thank you, Ezzy.
Yeah, well, I was sitting by the fire, and Dan goes from 0 to 100 real quick. Like he's just like gone from sober Dan to what to bloody white girl trash wasted.
Oh, he's got all black.
Well, I'm not as convinced he killed the pinata as it killed him. He ended up on his back as a result of it. I think it did more damage to him than he did to it.
Holy shit.
This is getting out of hand fast. I have to do something about it.
Holy shit.
Yeah, well, we already knew Ezzy was very fond of the hose, so this just kind of reinforces my point of last week that he just should not be allowed any watering or garden equipment in the future.
I think I put a bit of a dampener on Dan's rampage. At least you're going to set things on fire.
Oh, you should probably throw that in the fire.
I'm dodging flying cushions, there's a cricket bat on fire, Dan goes insane! And then Ezzy appears with a water hose, I'm dodging water, I'm dodging fire, I find Michael hiding inside.
My hands.
Locked himself in there!
I don't think he's got anything inside. He's gone.
Apparently I'm now his nemesis because I wouldn't let him sleep in my bed.
It took a while to get him out, but lucky he's gone.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Have a
Good
safe
night.
drive.
Oh, kicks.
We already knew it was pretty good with a stick, but it would have been good to witness.
Holy shit! Can you imagine you burned the fucking house down?
Well, I was just warming up. I probably shouldn't have done it being that close to the house, so I got it out of the way really quickly, and then I did some pretty sick moves, bro.
I go out there and Will's flipping a stick that's on fire in the sky by a wooden house. And I'm like, okay, you know, his friend's house, sure. So I go out and Will's saying his mum gave them to him as a present from when he was like 9 years old. Like, who does that? That can cause some really long-lasting damage. It probably explains a lot.
Terrible.
Surely he's not back. What the fuck?
So Dan's come by to say sorry. I do believe him, but he shouldn't be here in the first place.
I'm not convinced of that apology. No, I'm not at all. It just kind of he came here with the intention of just getting his shit back rather than apologizing, I believe. So I'm not sure that's the truth.
Who do you think you are, honestly? My God.
Did he apologise? I did not ever hear him say sorry.
I had a hose and I do like
Yeah, we've heard.
shit like that.
Fornicate.
Oh, yeah, that's episode 2.
Did we just break the third wall?
Wow. Yeah. I guess. She looks excitable.
Someone else in the back. Something else in the back. She has an animal, I believe. She's stolen a dog.
What? What? What?
Woody is so cute. We found him by a lighthouse. Me and Lauren, and we brought him back, and he just wanted cuddles, and he came with us so willing. People actually thought he was our dog. We didn't have a lead, so we actually had to jump there. But I think Friends House appreciate it. I mean, they're all in for taking him strays. They're talking well.
What the hell does she think she's doing? Bringing a dog into our house? She didn't even discuss this.
Okay. But when I phoned him, he said it's something like text something, but he laughed. He said it as in.
Yeah, well, first of all, I was thrilled to have a potentially rabid dog come in.
Oh my god.
Dog, oh, it was so cute, but you know, I'm a little jealous that Kira's got one up on me. Like her bringing in the dog gave massive brownie points after her terrible performances.
Hello. Come on. Alright, well, let's both have half, yeah? Hey.
So at least Will keeps to himself and doesn't try and destroy the house. Wait, no, he's trying to burn it down.
Nice little meal. You're a bit tired, aren't you?
Thanks, Kira. I mean, you just stray yourself and you're just bringing more strays in.
Alright. Well, I guess Mike's not coming then.
I really hope Michael Skypes in soon, because otherwise there's going to be repercussions.
So with that, we can do a show tomorrow.
Yeah, a good punishment for him to get in on the act. Well, I think it's just a blatant disrespect to the Friends House by Michael to not even come over and perform his duties as a judge in this performance tonight. See how he likes it.
You know, I was disappointed because Michael is the one who usually gives me the best score and the best encouragement, so I didn't have my favourite judge there.
Yeah, what are you doing for us today?
Okay, so this is an improv act. My current plan is a one-man show slash play, but as the judges, I need 2 ideas.
Improv. It just gets more and more ridiculous with Will. Even when he plans it, in advance, it's terrible. This can't go well.
It's a bold strategy. Improv.
Okay. How about Shakespeare? So I was trying to think of something that Will probably doesn't know anything about. He's pretty uncultured, so I'll go with Shakespeare.
Shakespeare, I like it. Yeah, good.
I start off because I was a shit idea. And that insects as well.
Insects. Why art thou not an ant? Why art thou to be able to find love in an ant's nest?
He took one line from Shakespeare and started putting the word ant in it to try and hope that it kind of looked alright. It was stupid. Get him in the shed.
I walk along these anti corridors underground in this ant's nest.
Yeah, well, my performance started off as why thou can't find love as an ant or whatever, or why thou aren't an ant. And, you know, ants, they're small creatures with a big burden. They all have to work for the queen, and most of them all end up fucking the queen. But this ant was just wanted to find a lovely ant girl in the ant columns.
Myself, thou find myself asking your hand in anting marriage. Thou art, she says yes. The end.
Righto. I don't like ants, and so, you know, don't like his performance either. Right, so we're gonna rate this thing. While we're on the subject, I'd also like to point out it was not in iambic pentameter, which is kind of the key to Shakespeare. So, it's not doing well.
You have reached a new low.
Right.
Scoring.
Well, let me find some garbage. It's Ezzy's face.
Why do you
That
have that?
shock pretty much sums it up. Yeah, no disrespect to Ezzy. It was just the first thing I could find, and it was kind of a garbage piece of paper.
I got you this. I think it's a metaphor for your shirt. I'm not going to explain. So the bike pump's a metaphor. I obviously don't have to explain what that's for. I think it's pretty obvious.
I think it was a metaphor to pump up my act, if that, and other things. You know, I didn't really appreciate that, to be honest.
You're full of hot wind. Hot air. Hot air?
Well, he might be full of hot air now, but he's gonna be full of a lot of cold air after this night on the street.
I've already broken it.
I can't believe he's broken the pump. This just feeds in to the metaphor in a big way.
You need to do that.
He breaks my bike pump.
I don't think you deserve to be here.
So Kira's sitting on the sideline giving us shit. We'll see how she likes doing performance.
We'll give you two topics or something, and then you'll go for it. So mine is Skater Boy.
Okay.
Mine is Jupiter.
Okay. Well, you know, Skater Boy, you can do stuff with. You got the song. But like Jupiter, there's not much rhymes with Jupiter, except for stupider. And I don't think they like Friend's House being referred to as that. He was a skater boy, she went to Jupiter. They went skiing in the sky.
It's awful. I mean, I was sad by Will's performance, so it didn't pick me up at all.
They went skating round Saturn's many rings because they wanted to be spaceball kids. Act 1.
I think there might be something to this. I think we should give her another chance.
So yeah, they're going to give me another shot. They're like, you know, it has promise, and I'm like, I know it does. It's from me. So they give me another shot tomorrow, and I'm really hoping I do a good shot. Act 2.
Alright, we'll give you a day to improve on it.
So I'm not back on.
And Act 2.
I do it with Michael tomorrow.
Yeah, so you can give Marcus some company.
Okay, I can cope.
You are doing a performance. Why not? You owe us a performance.
I told you. I was studying. I had an exam on the Monday, so I was studying. I know I needed to be here for the performance. And I'm not trying to excuse myself. I know it was really poor form. I did attempt to Skype in, but technical difficulties resulted in. Oh man, I know there is going to be some really severe consequences, and I'm scared. I told you twice I would Skype in, and like, are you ready?
Yeah, well, he should have thought about that before neglecting his duties as a judge yesterday.
She's dumb.
You are doing a performance. You're doing a performance. Oh, yeah.
I didn't agree with my punishment either, but the House had spoken, and the House has spoken now.
Oh,
Do it
Yeah.
now or...
You owe us a 3-minute performance.
Yeah, get up, Blaze. So I know it was not on showing up, not making it to the performance, but to then make me do a performance, these performances are meant to be special, not just a punishment for little mishaps. I don't think it was worthy of a performance.
Alright, eyes are closed, we're all excited.
Okay. I'm gonna be doing performance art. Yep. I am the youth of today.
Can we open our eyes yet?
Yeah.
Ah. It's interesting. I think it's a metaphor.
See, I feel like it'd be
Is there a
one and art.
performance element to this?
No.
Just a standing still. I feel like this would be good fun and art if it wasn't for either the beer
Sorry,
bottle
sorry.
or the box. There's just too much going on.
A penis.
Is this representative of your vote? Is he?
Yes. You know,
That's my score.
You know, it's a bit sad that this is actually better than Will's performance yesterday.
You know, Dan got rid of Pedro the Pinata, it burnt, and when Michael put his head in a box, I just thought he was reenacting. I was all for getting cricket bats out.
The fangs represent the parasitic nature of your life.
That's so
That hurt more than any physical injury ever could.
So the angry face is pretty straightforward. I'm pretty angry with what's just happened.
Righto, so that was a great performance. Get a pizza.
but actually it's empty, just like that performance.
Oh, I don't think anyone properly appreciated it. It was kind of really symbolic of kind of our generation and our struggle with alcohol abuse, and everyone just laughed it off. I was trying to make a really important statement.
We've got Kira's redemption performance coming up now.
Okay.
So Michael, get a blazer on.
Yeah, I'm back judging, natural element, being able to like shout down other people. I'm in a good place right now.
It's going to be the fastest performance.
Oh well.
Ezzy would know about that, wouldn't he?
I forgot I had to do it again, and then they told me they wanted my improved version, and all of a sudden I'm standing up and I can't have tinfoil and I don't know what to do, so I just figure I'll wing it, you know. I'll just come up with some more words, but I can't stop giggling because I'm like, oh shit.
He was a skater boy. She said, see you later, boy. He said, I live on Jupiter. She said, okay then, let's go skateboarding. So they went skating round Saturn.
Part 2 is, you know, I'm not looking forward to it, to be honest.
When they were skateboarding, they met an astronaut. They said, come skate with us.
Yeah, I didn't know that they were allowed to have like retries for a shit performance.
He said, no thank you. I've seen the sun already.
And by the sounds of it, it was pretty terrible, like the original as well as this one, and not much changed. I mean, she's continuing to attempt to rhyme Jupiter with something and failing. I don't know why she's sticking with that.
Consideration.
Well, I think I can say it for everyone. I'm not sure what we just.
Kira's second performance was fantastic. I mean, I say fantastic, but you know, it is really a comparison to two terrible performances, but clearly the best of the lot.
No words can accurately describe the sadness I have inside of me as a result of that. I was really hoping for something good, something I could say was out of this world, but I just can't.
It was in Jupiter.
That was the play of words I went for. You can't just jump in on that, Kira. Come on.
I'm going to go against the grain here. I thought it was pretty good.
Yay!
You obviously put a few hours of effort into that, maybe minutes.
Surely. I hope she didn't put a few hours in it. A few minutes is. I really hope not. That's an utter waste.
Yeah, so I was right. There was something to this, and I think Kira has put a lot of effort in this. It's beautiful.
Based on everything else we've had thrown at us this week from Will and Michael, it was superior.
Yes!
Come on.
Yeah, it's disgraceful. I know Nikhil is probably the least cultured person here. I know Nikhil is the least cultured person here, but I expected better. I thought he would still have some respect for art, but evidently. You know what? If this is better than last week's one, I'm so glad I missed out on it. That's all I want to put in there.
Michael just stood underneath a box and called it art. Michael does not have any bone to judge.
This is an outrage. No!